This is a paid partnership with BetterHelp. Is something interfering with your happiness or preventing you from achieving your goals? Regardless if you have a clinical mental health issue like depression or anxiety, or if you're just a human that lives in this world who is going through a hard time, therapy can give you tools to approach your life in a very different way. And that's why I'm excited to tell you about BetterHelp. BetterHelp's mission is to make therapy accessible, and this is an important mission because finding a therapist can be hard. BetterHelp is a platform that makes finding a therapist easy because it's online, it's remote, and by filling out just a few questions, BetterHelp can match you to a credentialed therapist in as little as a few days. It's easy to sign up and get matched with a therapist. There's a link in my description. It's betterhelp.com/no-blind-spots. Clicking that link helps you support this channel, but it also gets you 10% off your first month of BetterHelp, so you can connect with a therapist and see if it helps you. And because finding a therapist is a little like dating, if you don't really fit with a therapist, which is a common thing with therapy, you can easily switch to a new therapist at no additional cost. So if you're struggling, consider online therapy with BetterHelp. Click the link in the description or visit betterhelp.com/no-blind-spots. Thank you again, BetterHelp, for supporting this channel.
Man like Mo Deen, you know.
Man,
What are you saying?
Nah, bro, chilling, bro.
What, is it me or do you seem a bit tired today?
No, I just waited to get active, innit? Like, I'm waiting.
Or is it like a button?
Nah, I'm just chilling, innit? Right?
Yeah. So is this you off camera, like not in character?
No, I just don't like talking too much, like.
Oh, so when it's time to talk, you like to talk?
Yeah, like that.
I like that, man. Would you say you're more like an introverted person or extroverted?
Oh, I don't even know what that means, bro.
My God, I love the honesty. So introverted is basically, I love this guy already. So introverted is basically people that are a bit more, they prefer being indoors, they prefer chilling with
I
their
don't
ones.
like it.
Or you extroverted is the opposite, like you like being out with a mandem, you like chilling.
Bro.
Is it a bit of both?
It's a sticky one now.
Yeah? How was COVID for you? Because I know a lot of people, they loved being indoors. Some people hated it. Some people had a bit of 50-50. How was that for you?
Basically, like, the COVID thing is like, bro, COVID is like, I don't want to say about what was happening, but there was some madness going on.
Yeah.
But what do I think of COVID, you mean?
Just the whole period, bro. Yeah, like, what do you think it was a conspiracy? Do you think like did you enjoy lockdown? Like, chat to me, bro.
I just think, like, obviously it's like the end of times, isn't it? Like,
swear down.
Like, this is like what God's the last days is when things start happening because of people sinning and that. Like, what's in the Quran, like, if you see what happened to Noah's ark, the floods, what happened to Prophet Lot in the Bible or in the Quran, when he got the angel Gabriel, picked up the whole place and he lifted it with his wing and destroyed the place. And then there's all the people of Saleh. There's lots of stories in the Quran where Allah gets angry, and like what you see now in today's society, like not today, like in 2023, you see what's happening in Turkey now, in Morocco, in all these places, around
Middle
the
East,
world.
North Africa, and that.
The first person that I love in the world is Queen Elizabeth.
Big up.
Because
Sorry, who?
Queen Elizabeth, because
R.I.P. to Auntie Lizzie.
because
Chat to
I
me.
believe she is like the, if you know the Islamic history, she is like the Najashi. Najashi was the Ethiopian king who saved the Muslims. He was a Christian king.
Okay.
If it wasn't for Allah sending him, there would be no Islam today, because the pagan Arabs were going to wipe out Islam. The Holy Prophet said, the angel Gabriel has came to me and said to go to this Christian king, where he will protect the Muslims.
Okay.
And Queen Elizabeth, I see her just like this Christian king. She protected the Muslims, all the Muslims from around the world that are escaping violence. They came here to be protected. So this is what I want to say about the Christian. She's the best Christian queen.
But
however,
do you think that's why she called immigrants here?
No, because she's a just queen, just like the just king. So why did we Muslims come here? We would have been killed by these dictators and these Hitlers that we have in our country.
But then some people would argue that the biggest dictator was Britain.
Well, they're gonna argue. People say that there's no God. People say that the earth is flat. They got their own opinions.
Man like Mo put out the Uno reverse card on me. You know what I'm saying? So speaking of, like, we spoke about hellfire, hereafter and all that stuff, what would you say you are doing currently to prepare yourself best for the afterlife?
Bro.
You specifically, you individually.
Bro, I'll be real with you, yeah? There's a lot of evil going on in this world today.
Agreed.
Like, I'm talking about, there's some jinns, some devils that are, even the devil, he hasn't seen this kind of devil stuff before.
True.
So the devil has been around since Adam.
Yeah.
Iblis, he's the father of the devils. He's been around since Adam, and his children are, his offsprings are, they haven't seen this kind of devil stuff going on. There's a lot of evil, and this evil is actually like got to a point where it's everywhere. Like, you use every house and everywhere, it's on your phones, it's everywhere. There's and the only way to clean this evil up, will be with the return of Imam al-Mahdi, who's Jesus' cousin.
Yep.
And he will come, and he will be the one that will clean this evil up. And the way that he's going to do it is going to have the angel Gabriel on his right side and the angel Michael. They will come with him in front of the Kaaba in Mecca, and he will ask people to join him. He will have 313 companions, just like the companions of Badr, just like the companions of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in Badr, and just like the companions of David versus Goliath. When David hit Goliath, the stone spoke to him. The stone said, "Pick me up."
Yeah.
And he picked it up and he hit Goliath.
My guy.
So there's 313, that number.
313, right?
Yeah. So that number 313, they will be the companions of Imam Mahdi, and then Jesus will come. And this is the only person that can clean everything up. Other than him, what can you do?
For real. But now, for real, man, welcome back to No Blind Spots, your favorite pod with myself, Haider. Yo, today's guest, it's a mad thing. I got a legend with me today. You know what I'm trying to say? Obviously, he's been speaking for a few minutes, but I didn't want to interrupt and ruin that flow. Bro, I practiced a little intro. You ready?
Yeah.
You excited for today?
Yeah.
You nervous?
No.
Nah. I love it. Right now, my people them, I got a man sitting in front of me that hasn't missed Salah since he was 14. He's been to Mecca 4 times. The mosque, he's addicted to it. And what's the last thing, Mo?
Mo Deen, I'm on a mad thing.
Mad thing. No. If you thought Mo was on a mad thing before, finish it, please, bro.
I'm on an even madder thing.
Aye, there's one other person in the studio right now, yeah? A round of applause for Mo Deen in the building right now, man. He's so humble, he didn't even clap for himself. You're my guy, you know? How you feeling, B?
I feel alhamdulillah for being alive to another day, because we could have been dead.
Now, I want to say, bro, first and foremost, thank you for agreeing to come on the platform. I know a lot of the people watching right now probably have a lot of misunderstandings about you, a lot of misconceptions. They're probably seeing clips that have been taken out of context over the years. I feel like the main reason I wanted to reach out to you, bro, to have you on the platform is because, number one, I think arguably you're one of the most hilarious guys on TikTok. Your lives, I mean, if there was an admin fee, I'm sure people would pay to watch your lives, because some of the stuff that, you know, you come up with and the stuff you talk about, you know what I'm trying to say. I really want to share, before I picked you up today, what was happening on live. But I think the people, if they know, they know. You know them ones.
Yeah.
What's your take on TikTok? How do you feel like social media, but TikTok live in particular, has changed your life, bro?
Basically, like, it's obviously like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, God, he's the one that makes everything happen. So he obviously, I saved a lot of lives. I helped a lot of people.
Alhamdulillah.
It was not me, it's all from God, but I helped a lot of people stop drinking. Even like on that podcast with your friend Amir.
Yeah, he's coming in a minute,
Yeah, his podcast, when I done that video, it got 2 million views or 3 million. I got messages the other day of non-Muslims saying they stopped drinking after watching this.
No way.
Yeah. And like, so stuff like that, you know, I got a lot of opps and that, people trying to kill man.
Say swear.
On God.
Why?
Because they're dusty, they're finished, they're under my foot.
What have you done for them to want to kill you, bro? What the hell?
Because I hit them where it hurts. I told them the truth about themselves.
They can't stand the truth, I lie?
Because no one's telling them.
My guy.
So I hit them on their head. I make sure that I'm dope. That's why they want me gone.
On the jugular, yeah? Right where it hurts?
Right there, G.
My guy. What's up there?
No, I'm just...
You're reading the Denzel Washington poster, innit?
Yeah.
Nah, that's good though, man. So obviously, bro, I feel like a lot of people mainly know you through TikTok, but I personally know you through your videos from back in the day, bro. I'm talking like Hyde Park days, you know what I'm saying? Speaker's Corner, that's what it's called, right?
Yeah.
Alright, what day is it, by the way? Like, what days does it happen? Because I've never been to Speaker's Corner. Is it on Sundays only?
Sundays, yeah.
What time does it start?
It starts whenever. Where there's bare
When are you next going? And can you invite me with you next time? Because
bro,
I actually want to go, bro.
bro, I'll be real with you. If I go there, I need to go with like security and that.
Bro, I'm tall, bro. I'm 6 foot. I can be your security now.
Because it's just different.
That
It's
means
not like
you
before.
heard me, you know?
No, you're cool. I'll go there by myself. But I'm saying, it's like I went there by myself last week. But I'm saying,
Well, you got bare ops there as well.
yeah.
What's been your maddest experience in Speaker's Corner?
There's so many madnesses.
Just give me one that comes to mind straight away. Like one of like the madder than mad things. Something that you're gonna remember for the rest of your life.
Bro, I'll be real with you. Like over there, I've just done so many videos that 4 years ago, 3 years ago, and today they're just getting millions of views because they came on TikTok.
Oh yeah.
And that's what like it's just bare madnesses. Like it's just like it's not. If you go there and you gotta speak the truth in it, you don't go there to waste time and to argue and that. You just go speak the truth. But sometimes it's best not to go there. It's best not to waste your time because there's a lot of like crazy people, and not everything you should say.
Yeah.
And you have to speak to people according to their brain. So
Right.
every prophet said, they came to the people and talked to them according to their mentality. So there's some people with messed up mentality. You chat to them a different way to you're going to chat to, you understand? So you have to, it's
But now, tell me like a specific story, bro. Like, did something ever happen one time at a Speaker's Corner that made you think, raw, this is like a mad thing. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah,
like,
one
someone
bro
tried to like fight you or something like that.
This guy, he tried. I said to him, he's a bolo guy, yeah.
Yeah.
He's strong and he does weights and everything. And he tried to disrespect the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And for me, like from the hadiths I've read, the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the greatest creation of Allah. So if the hadiths that I read said the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he was created 50,000 years before Adam, before anything, before the earths, the skies, before Allah created the universe. The soul, before he created the angels, the soul of the Holy Prophet was created, and it used to glorify Allah. And then Allah created the angels, and they learned how to glorify Allah from the soul of the Holy Prophet. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, I created the universe for your sake, Muhammad. And then the throne was created, and everything else was created. So he is so great that there is nothing more greater than him. And if someone tries to disrespect the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that's a red line. And personally, I'm not having it. Like I'm getting it cracking.
So this don't disrespect.
So
the
this
Prophet,
guy, this guy thought he was like, he's big like that. He thought he could go. Everyone was scared of him, innit? So I said to him, I was banned that time. So I said, look, bro, this is your last chance, innit? It's gonna be serious for you, bro. You think you're a bad man, innit? You try and disrespect, because there's people that will get angry if you disrespect their mum. There's people that get angry if you disrespect their culture. There's people get angry if you disrespect their dead friend or something. And then they'll get on to you. So imagine this is more than we love ourselves, more because there's none of you shall believe until he's more loved. The Holy Prophet is the love than you, yourself, your families, everything.
So what did you say to this guy then?
I said to him, bro, try do that again. Bro, this press stopped going, bro.
No way.
Yeah, even
with a verbal warning, yeah?
Yeah, and even the
My
big brands
guy.
in speakers, like the ones that are on scrapping and that, they said to me, bro, I can't lie. You was after you done that, my man stopped going.
My
but
guy.
no one was trying to like.
Man, like Mo Deen set pace, you know?
No, it's not even, bro. It's not
My
even that.
guy,
It's
you
because
know?
It's because there's things in life, yeah. We'd let it slide. Like you cuss me,
For real.
you violate me, you cuss me, you do this. I can let that slide, bro. You cuss my country, I can let that slide. You cuss whatever, you cuss my culture, I'll let everything slide.
For real.
But once you cuss the greatest creation of God,
MashaAllah, yeah.
and you think you can do that,
For real, bro.
I don't care who you are, bro.
Tell him, bro.
I don't care who you are. And I'm like, when it comes to that, bro, the ops that try and go and try and attack me and always talk about me, they would never do something like that. They're just like rats, like cowards. When it comes to defending the Holy Prophet, But and I'm the one in the front line, standing in the front line. I say, relax yourself. Do you understand? But at the same time, unfortunately today, I have to say this. At the same time, yeah, these people, they don't know, innit? These people, if they knew who was the Holy Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, none of them would talk bad about him. But unfortunately, they don't know, because a lot of the hadiths today, there's lies about the Holy Prophet in the hadiths.
Well, listen, bro.
And I'm not going to go into that, but when they read these things...
I'm glad. You read my mind, bro.
When they read these things...
For real.
They think, oh, you've got a prophet. He's like all these atrocities, but it's not true. This is all fabrication.
It's all like propaganda.
But if they knew how he was,
for real,
no one would But
I hear you, bro.
Even Moses said to Allah, said to God, Moses said to God, people are talking about me, talking bad about me. So can you? So Allah said to Moses, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He said, Moses, people talking about me, I'm God. Forget you, I'm God. And they're talking about God. They're saying he's got this, he's that. They're saying lies about him. They're swearing, a lot of people swearing, saying bad things. So imagine God himself, people are talking bad about him. Right. So imagine his prophet.
But just before we carry on, bro, I got to do a, you know what I'm saying? I got a promo thing to do. Have I got your permission to do it?
Yeah. It's your show, isn't it?
You're my guest, bro, innit? I want to make sure that you're comfortable. You know, no one's there. My people, as always, just before we carry on, you get me? I'm enjoying this conversation so much, can I say? Mo, how you feeling so far, bro, as I get this stuff on the table? Am I doing a good job?
Bro.
Am I impressing your standard? Because I know you're a big content creator now, innit?
Listen, I'm not big in nothing, bro. I'm just like, I swear, I'm just a humble guy, bro. I'm just humble guy, always being
Mashallah,
humble.
I can
stay
vouch
humble,
for you, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
But for real, give me a sec, bro. I'm just going to do a quick plug. I need to treat the people, you know what I'm saying? I'm a man that likes to, you know what I'm saying, spread blessings to the people that watch my stuff. My people, as always, shout out to the lovely folks at Manscaped for sponsoring today's episode. Real quick, use code NOBLINDSPOTS for 20% off with free shipping worldwide. This product I have right here, I hope the camera is picking it up in the best lighting possible. This product I have right here is called the Performance Package 4.0. You get the state-of-the-art razor, you get a nose/ear trimmer, other accessories. You got boxers, you've got crop reviver, you got toners, you got body sprays, shampoos, shower gels, you got body buffers, you got the whole shebang. It's winter now, season is getting cold. I tried to turn the heating on today at home, but I ain't done it in a while, so I kind of forgot how to. You got lip balm as well. Listen, treat yourself. It's that season. I promise you it's going to be a great investment. Use code NOBLINDSPOTS for 20% off and free shipping worldwide. Now, I love that, bro. So a common theme that I'm seeing from today's conversation so far, even though we've only been speaking for maybe like 10, 15 minutes or so, is that you seem to speak a lot about religion, even on your live streams and the other videos you make. I follow you on the gram as well. You know, you post a lot about different hadiths and different imams and, you know, different narrations essentially. Is it safe to say that religion, obviously given your name Mo Deen, is it safe to say that religion is the most important thing in your life?
Of course, 100%.
Yeah?
100%. Like, because before Allah created the souls, He told the believer and the non-believer to jump in hell and jump in the fire.
Yeah.
And then the believer jumped. This is before the creation of this was when we were souls.
Okay.
And they came out with some power, like strength. And the non-believer, he didn't jump. So he's cold. He doesn't get angry for the sake of God. He's just cold. Do you understand? But the person that's a believer, he gets angry for God's sake. That's why Moses said, Allah said to Moses, subhanahu wa ta'ala, he said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to Moses, you know who I will put in the highest heavens? And Moses said, who? He said, the ones that get angry for my sake, just like the injured tiger. So the one that someone is injured, you see the tiger when he's injured, how he gets, you get angry for the sake of God. For his, like,
okay.
Do you understand? Because of like when the deen's getting violated or something.
Yeah. So
like you have to have that jealousy, that anger, that fire in you. Because if you don't have that, then you're just fake.
Do you think, bro, bit of a controversial question, but obviously just answer it however you want to answer it. Do you think that you're a good representation of what a modern day Muslim should be?
I'm not a good
someone,
representation. I'm not a good
A
representation.
follower of the Ahlul Bayt and the Quran.
I'm not a
and
good
so on and so
representative. I
forth.
just represent what I'm doing. It's like saying FusiTube. Is FusiTube representing Muslims? No, I don't represent Muslims.
Well, let's hold that thought for a second. Let me answer that. I think FusiTube is a great example. We'll get onto that in a bit. I know you had a bit of a situation with him when you was in America and stuff. I think with FusiTube, and I've spoken about it openly on the platform before, is like he's openly spoken about his mental health conditions, and you can see, like, no disrespect towards the guy, and you know, may Allah give everyone
cool with
sabr,
him.
but
No,
I feel like he's clearly got mental health issues, bro.
listen,
Innit? Do you get me?
What I'm trying to say here is that if Neon is a streamer, he does best stuff, doesn't mean he represents Islam. That Twitch guy, Neon, yeah? I'm just saying, he don't represent it. Aiden Ross does not represent the Jews. I don't represent the Muslims. We're all here.
You're right, but the reason why I asked that is, bro, is because you talk solely about Islam on your live streams, on your content, even on this podcast. I would say 80% of the things you've said today so far, which is nothing wrong with that, have been about the religion. So when I say, do you feel you represent the religion well, it's because most of the people watching right now probably know you because of how much you talk about religion.
Nah, it's nothing to do with me talking about religion. I've got videos with John Cena with 50 million views. I've got videos with KSI, Sidemen. All the celebrities now on TikTok are going live with me in America. I've got all the celebrities following me on TikTok. All these big celebrities, wrestlers. Yeah. The whole world knows me. It's nothing to do with me talking about religion. Just because I've talked about religion and said something doesn't mean I represent the religion. So if I talk about football, do I represent football? If I talk about Mike Tyson and boxing, I don't represent the HBO. They can't. All of these people trying to tell me I represent this, represent that. I represent myself, and that's it. Yeah. And I can speak about the truth. I have to speak the truth.
Okay.
Doesn't mean I represent anything.
But then when you say you represent yourself and you speak the truth, do you not feel that sometimes when you're speaking about certain subjects, because I don't want to get into too much detail about different sects and different beliefs, because this ain't that platform, right? But do you not feel that sometimes, like, the way you talk about certain sensitive subjects, it gives maybe the following that you do follow, the sect that you follow, do you not feel sometimes it might give you a bit of a bad light? For example, when you speak openly about temporary marriage and stuff like that.
Well, listen, first of all, I will never say something from myself. I've read books, I've seen scholars. They've sat down and said temporary marriage is halal, halal, halal. Books have said it's halal. Evidence, big scholars who studied for 50, 60, 70, 80 years of their life. Bringing evidences from the Quran, from the Hadiths. Even every 100% of Muslims believe it was halal. It was sent by Allah. Mm-hmm. The only problem is they believe it got banned. Some believe it got banned, some believe it didn't.
Right.
So I'm allowed to speak about that.
You are.
Yeah. So what is it? What does Imam Sadiq say? He says, revive the sunnah and kill the bid'ah. What does that mean? Revive the sunnah, the teachings of the Prophet, by doing mut'ah and delete the bid'ah. Bid'ah is an innovation. So Imam Sadiq is saying, practice it. Mm-hmm. So if I'm reading hadiths where the Imam is getting angry and telling his Sahaba to practice it because it was the sunnah of the Prophet, am I going to come and say, oh no, I can't, let me not talk about it?
For sure. All right.
And just because I talk about the sunnah of the Prophet, does that mean I represent any sect or anything? Because Imam al-Mahdi, who's the great-great-grandson of the Prophet Muhammad, the 12th grandson, 70,000 just from Iraq, from Kufa, from Najaf, from the back of Kufa. Kufa is the skull of Islam.
I was in Kufa last year.
MashaAllah. 70,000 people claiming to be religious will take out their swords to fight the grandson of the Prophet. Forget, these people are messed up, bro. Yeah. I don't care about no sect. I'm saying today's society, all these people represent this. You don't know no one's intention. Someone went to war, was in the army of the Holy Prophet, sallallahu alaihi, and he died. His mum started dancing and she said, my son's in heaven. He said, so hold on a minute. Your son died. He came with us to fight for a donkey. He never came because someone taken his donkey. He wanted to get it back. That's why he died. He never died for God. Okay. All these people claiming to be religious. The guy who's praying next to me every day in the mosque, he stole £250 from my room. He prays more than everyone in the mosque. I don't care about all these people claiming to be this and claiming to be that. I want to see, bro. What does Imam Sadiq say? Don't look how much a person fasts and goes to Hajj and cries and prays at night, but look how truthful he is, how honest and trustworthy he is,
Right.
and how he deals with women and money. These are the things. All these people from their culture think that are going to fight Imam al-Mahdi can't tell me nothing, bro. They're all under my shoes. They're all opps. I don't care if you call yourself Shia, Sunni, Wahhabi.
Bunda
I
opps.
don't care about all of this stuff.
But then let me, sorry to interject, bro,
Yeah.
but here's my thing. I'm not necessarily saying whether you believing in certain acts are right or wrong, because like I said, you're your own man, we all go in our own grave. So I ain't here to talk about the morality of it being right or wrong, because it's not my place. It's not your. It's like you said. There's scholars out there that have done their research and they've given us their feedback and whatever. But what I do want to challenge you with is this, bro. Do you not feel that sometimes the way you articulate yourself and the way you represent your beliefs are a bit wild? And I'll give you an example before you respond. Like, for example, let's say there's someone who has no idea what a temporary marriage is, or what, or for even that fact, they don't know anyone in real life who is a Shia Muslim, for example, or who follows the Quran and the Ahlul Bayt, for example, right? And they come across your content for the first ever time, and you're on live with someone and you're joking and giggling with the opposite gender, and you're getting them to recite Arabic and giving them whatever money, whatever. Again, this ain't me judging you, bro, because that's not the type of person I am. But I feel like, are you mindful and aware that a lot of the stuff you do on social media, it might be an opportunity for people to raise their eyebrow and be like, rah, this guy is probably not representing his beliefs in the best possible way, bro.
All right, let me ask you this. Zakir Naik, Dr. Zakir Naik, a well-respected Muslim scholar.
Yeah.
You go on YouTube, he's got 10 million views. He said it is halal to bash. All right? There's nothing wrong with that. This is his opinion. He's allowed to have an...
Did he actually say that?
Yes. I'll show you on there right now. Just right.
Oh my God.
He said it is halal to bash. This is his opinion. This is his fiqh opinion. It's a jurisprudence issue. If he believes that it's halal, that's his issue. If I believe something is halal, that's my issue. If you lot don't like it, that's...
No, but I'm not saying believing it is halal or haram. I'm saying the way you... Like,
bro, listen.
One second. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you, bro. But maybe I'm not articulating it properly. I'm not saying whether you believing in it is halal or haram. That's not what I'm trying to say, because that's none of my business. That's your life. You do whatever you got to do, and whatever books you read. If that's what you believe, then that's your thing, right? But all I'm trying to say is, you've got to be mindful, bro, when you're on live and there's thousands of people watching you and they don't know about Shia Islam, they don't know about what muta marriage is.
Let me stop you right there.
They don't know what about temporary marriages.
Right,
they're going to raise their eyebrows.
First of all,
they're going to get concerned.
First of all, I don't know why you're saying Shia Islam, bro, because I've got nothing to do with Shia Islam.
Yeah.
I am just a Muslim who follows the Sunnah of the Prophet. I don't know about the other people who call themselves Shia and they want to make themselves into sects and they think, do you understand? I don't know about that. I know I'm a Muslim. I must follow the Sunnah of the Prophet, and this is my title. So all these people saying Shia, bro, bring the Holy Quran. I'll put my hand on the Holy Quran. I'm not a Shia. How about that? Yeah, that's number one. Number two, the way I speak to a girl and I explain to her how about temporary marriage. This is educational purposes. I do not have to be how you want me to be. Oh, you want me to grow a beard and wear a turban on my head and sit in a...
No, I'm not saying...
no, but
I want you to be a certain way.
That's how you wished me to teach that thing.
No,
those
bro,
people,
I don't.
that crowd can watch that person.
Yeah.
And my crowd can watch me. At the end of the day, they're learning something which is a sunnah of the Prophet. If you don't believe it's a sunnah, your sunnah is to bash.
But
bashing is one of the biggest sins, because I've read the hadith that whoever bashes on the day of judgment, he will be put with the people that drink alcohol, and he will be put in the same section as people who beat up their parents.
Okay.
And they will be dashed in hell. So if you believe that this sin is halal and you can openly talk about it online, that's calm. But I don't believe that. But the mut'ah I believe is halal.
No. Again, bro, I didn't want to interrupt you. One second.
But you need to be. You have to be. See, when you speak here, the best thing to speak is to say what you mean in the smallest amount of sentences. So you can't give me a long explanation like ask me a question. You're talking for a minute.
Yeah.
You have to say quickly 1, 2, 3. don't talk to me for a minute about your question because I'm not going to understand. You have to be articulate.
Okay, cool. All right,
Say what you want to say. Be specific. Be on point.
No.
What
The
do you
reason why
wanna
I was explaining it.
You're not, because there's no point explaining the question.
Yeah.
Ask the question quickly. What is your question?
Okay.
Because you're going to chat to me,
Yeah.
explaining me a question. You're telling me the Romeo and Juliet story. I'm going to go sleep. Tell me what your question is now. Don't tell me in 10 minutes what your question is.
But bro, it's a podcast, bro.
I know, but you're telling me some long... How can I... All right. Answer me the question when... I'll give you an example. When Noah went on the ark and the animals, and I start telling you a whole story, I'm going to go sleep. I don't want to hear that.
Bro,
answer... What is your question? Quickly.
You ready, yeah?
Yeah, just quickly. Don't you know how to answer? What's your name? Why do I have to say...
My name's
Can you
Jeff.
please... Give me the spelling of your
Oh
name
my
in the
God.
first punctuation. I talk for an hour about your name. Just say what is your name. Why do you
Oh
have
my
to
days.
give me some long
Shall I tell
question?
you
Because
why?
I don't like that. That's
Wait.
sneaky, bro.
No, it's not sneaky.
No, it is, bro. Just ask your question
Okay,
now.
okay.
What is your question?
My thing is this, bro.
'Cause-
No question. I'm just talking to you right now.
Yeah.
I don't want it to come across that I'm getting on to you.
No, it's not onto
Yeah,
you
yeah.
because how do I know it's a sly question? Because you don't even know what you're saying yourself.
I do know.
All right, say the question.
Bro, I'm not asking a question. I'm just talking to you normally right now.
Yeah, but
You get me?
You're not. You asked me a question. You
No. Bro, I let you finish.
You need no. Are you asking a question or are you talking to me?
Bit of both. I don't
What is it?
understand.
Are you trying to chat to me? Are you giving me advice or are you asking me a question?
No, I'm not giving advice, bro. We're just having a conversation on camera.
No,
you know
is
what
it
I'm
your
saying?
opinion or is this a question or what is it? When you say something, what is it?
I'll make
say
it clear.
before you answer.
So obviously, bro, like the point I'm trying to make is, or I would say the concern, the question that a lot of people would have, because I'm speaking for maybe a lot of people that will be watching this who won't ever have the chance to sit down with you because they might watch your lives and stuff. Do you get me? So that's the point of view that I'm coming from. You feel me?
Yeah. So what?
Yeah. No, that's what I'm trying to say. So when I'm asking you
What are
about,
you trying to say? I don't even know what you're saying.
bro, all I'm trying to say is when you're going live sometimes, or when people aren't understanding the context of what you're saying, it might confuse them. Do you get me? I'm not talking about whether you believe certain things are right or wrong. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying more in the sense of like, are you mindful of how you're coming across sometimes?
Listen, at the end of the day,
That's all I'm trying to say.
At the end of the day, you're telling me about context. I'm not here to be a thesaurus and start explaining
Man says
context
thesaurus.
and start telling them to open this paragraph. I'm not a PE teacher. I'm not a science teacher. I'm not a university teacher. I do lives, innit?
Yeah.
This is not, if you want to go to university, go university. If you don't know something,
Okay.
Google it.
Okay,
You don't know what I'm saying, Google it. If I've done something wrong, show me what I've done wrong. Don't chat to me about philosophy.
I'm not saying you did anything wrong.
I'm not
necessarily.
saying
Yeah,
what
yeah,
you're
yeah.
saying. I'm
Yeah,
saying if I've done something,
Yeah.
say, Mo, you done something wrong. Don't tell me, oh, Mo does this. Where's the evidence? Mo is doing this. Show me one evidence I did this. Show me one evidence. If you're a man, if you're not a ISIS scum, if you're not a son of ISIS, show me one evidence. Show me one evidence right now what I done wrong. I say this is what you done wrong, so I can give you an answer. I can say, yeah, I did this wrong. It was wrong. I shouldn't do it.
Just be mindful of the table, but the mic's a bit sensitive. You know what I'm saying? Now I feel you, bro. Now,
Show
I
me.
get you,
Don't
I get
tell
you.
me about philosophy, Darwin's theory, and you go from there and there. Show me. Say you done this wrong. Answer the question. What was that? Either I'm gonna say that was wrong and I repent to Allah for it, and I shouldn't have done that, or I would say, where's the wrong here? Where's the wrong?
All right, let's move on a tiny bit. Yeah, you made a good point about repentance. Yeah, you good? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, cool. So speaking of repentance, bro, you made a really good point earlier. Can I mention when we started the pod that the world is in a crazy place right now? What would you say is like one of the biggest issues happening with like social media right now, especially with the youths?
With the youths,
Yeah, because you speak about affected a lot.
Yeah.
So elaborate, bro. Explain to the people what you mean by that.
Which question? You asked two questions. Which one's the
So
first
like when,
question?
when you say people get affected.
Yeah, that's the first question?
Yeah, that's the first one. Yeah.
Why do I... No, I say when affected, basically, in the grave or in the next life, every single thing you do, you're going to be punished for.
Right.
You steal up chips from McDonald's, one chips, you're going to get snakes biting you for 1,000 years for one chip from McDonald's. And there's been stories about that from people in their dreams. You go on, a woman shows her hair, this much hair. What does the hadith say when Isra and Mi'raj, when the Holy Prophet went under heaven with the angel Gabriel and Michael holding the horse from left, right, 50,000 years. He traveled in half an hour. He went to see the heavens. What did he see when the angel Malik opened hell? He saw women hanging from their hair. He saw so much stuff. If I'm going to be on a million people watching me every day, and then I'm putting on Spice Girls or Sugar Babes or these people that's not dressed properly, Or even a normal thing that's not dressed properly. Who's going to get the sins? Me. I'm in charge. I'm in charge of 1 million people watching. I'm in charge of all these people. So what's going to happen in the day of judgment? Oh, these 1 million people, you're the one that made them look at this length thing. They got affected. You pay the price.
Nah,
So I'm not trying to...
that, bro.
So I've always been... my PG content. I've always had PG content.
Now, you know what? I agree with you, bro. One thing I really respect about you is that, bro, like, whenever you're on live, you're very mindful with who you're on live with.
You think I can't bring all the lengas and make them shake their bundas and get millions of views
This guy.
and put music and all this stuff? I don't do that.
Oh, my gosh.
Why? Because it's haram. I don't even bring a chick without her hijab unless she's old.
Yeah.
Like, no one gets affected. She's an old woman and no one's really getting affected. I let that slide sometimes, innit? Or if it's like a famous chick and then we're doing content, I do a mistake sometimes, astaghfirullah, and I let it slide, I let her chat and that. And that's why I'm telling you, social media, being famous and all that, it's a scary, scary road. Unless, for example, with my brother Aki Ayman, I got love for him.
Big up Aki Ayman.
All he does is teach deen. There's no entertainment, there's no this. Strictly deen. Yeah? So, unless I haven't done that. I wish could be like that. Strictly deen, because you're not sinning. All you're doing is deen. What's my thing? Interacting with all sorts of celebrities, people from.
Yeah.
So obviously, there's a lot of sinning in my part. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows my heart, and He knows I try my best. And astaghfirullah for anything I've done. Maybe sometimes we get carried away. You know, the devil, we all make mistakes. No one's perfect, you know what I'm saying? If I've made mistake, I ask Allah for forgiveness.
No, for sure, bro. I love that accountability, bro. Because
we all make mistakes, man. No one's perfect, bro.
It takes a real grown-up to take.
What does the hadith say? The more you speak, the more mistakes you make.
For sure.
I speak so much, but I have to speak because there's 2 hadiths I read. One hadith says the best thing is silence.
Yeah.
You'll be safe from the devil, you'll be safe from making mistakes. But then there's another hadith that said speak, because every prophet that was sent was ordered to speak.
Yeah.
And you will get heaven by speaking. So you have to speak the truth. You have to say what is meant to be said.
No, I agree, bro. Bro, I'm getting, like, what I really am enjoying about this conversation is you seem to know, mashallah, quite a lot about the deen and religion. Was this always something that you was interested in growing up, or like did maybe like your family, your parents put you through like certain schools, education, or is it just all through your personal kind of?
Bro, there's people, they've been through schools and education, they become the worst people in the world. There's people, they've been through the worst thing in the world. Like Mike Tyson grew up in the worst thing in the world. He's a Muslim now. He praises Allah. There's people, they've been in the middle of Islam. They become haram. They're representatives of the shaitan. They've been grown up in the middle of Islam. You understand? It doesn't matter about where you've grown up. I know what you're saying, because there's a hadith that says, watch out from the woman, from the, there's so many hadiths, especially the woman hadiths.
Right.
Like, there's so many hadiths, like, because women today is a big role. Like, today is a bare madness going on. Everyone, you ask him, what's your problem? He'll tell you there's a woman. Do you understand? But not as in a bad way. He'll have a problem because
of a woman.
She's broken his heart. A woman has broken his heart.
Yeah.
He's in love. But why doesn't today I broke up with my girl. Yeah. That I love so much. My friend phoned me, let me take you out, let me do this. What? He goes, you're such a weird guy. It doesn't affect you. We all go through depression. You're just normal. I said to him, bro, I'm sad, obviously. But the believer, he's more stronger than a mountain. This is what the hadith says. Because the mountain can be broken. But the believer, if you get him and you put him into pieces, and then you put him back to life, and then put him into pieces, and put him back to life 1,000 times, he will not leave his faith.
Speaking of heartbreak, would you say you've ever been heartbroken?
Of course, bro. Look, this is what the hadith says. It says, hearts have loved other than Allah, so Allah has tortured them with that love. Bro, your love has to be for the sake of Allah. If you love the person for the sake of Allah, you're going to get rewards. If I love this girl for the sake of Allah, it's not going to be painful. The love is not going to be painful. It's going to be a blessing. But if you love them for the sake of their beauty or their whatever, their body, whatever, it's going to be painful. It's not for Allah, innit?
So you got to have a good, pure intention, right?
Yeah, like for God, you love them for the sake of God because they're close to God. Because Moses said to God, how do I know who loves you? So I can love them as well.
Nah, I agree.
So Speaking then Moses, Allah said to Moses, if you see them remembering me a lot, that means I have given them the permission to do that, and I love them. So when you see someone's always mentioning Allah, it's close to Allah, prayers on time, this, that, you're going to love them for the sake of Allah. Do you understand? Because they're close to God. They always mention, because there's a hadith that says, whoever loves something, he will always talk about it. So how do you know what someone loves? He always talks about that thing. So if someone's keep on talking about his girl, that means he loves his girl. If someone keeps on talking about PlayStation, he loves PlayStation. If someone talks about just football, he loves football. He's addicted to that. Do you understand? So someone's mentioning Allah all the time, he loves Allah. Because why is he mentioning it? Because he loves it.
Speaking of love, bro, I feel that, I've seen that.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa alhamdulillah.
You good? Yeah. Speaking of love, one thing that you talk about a lot, which I noticed, is you advise a lot of youngsters to don't avoid getting married and get married as soon as they possibly can. Talk to me, bro. In your opinion, why is it so important for youngsters to get married as soon as they can?
If my teachers or my scholars, or the books that I read did not mention mut'a marriage, I would have been married at 15 permanently.
Okay.
And if I ever got divorced, I would have got another permanent. I would have probably had 4 permanent wives. Because the majority of Muslims don't believe in temporary marriage. So all that energy that I used in temporary marriage, I would have used it in permanent marriage. I would have had like 50 kids right now. So I don't understand the Muslims that don't believe in temporary marriage. Why are they not getting? Because they have got no option. It's either they bash, or they get permanent married, or they do zina. It's 3 options they got: bashing, zina, permanent marriage. Now those 2 are out the question. That can never happen.
Of course.
So why the hell are you not permanently married to 1 or 2 or 3? Each one should have at least 3 or 4 wives. And Breeze Breads, they don't even have 1.
But what if you can't afford?
Why? Because the scholars is telling them you can bash. It's halal. He's saying it's makruh, which means dislike, but he's saying it's halal. It means you won't get punished for it. So of course they're gonna say, okay, we don't need to get married. They're gonna bash. Brother, if I didn't believe in this temporary marriage thing, on God, I would have had 4 wives and 50 kids.
My God.
I would have been proper, like permanent marriage. I would never go near zina, because zina, the one who does zina, fornication, this is what happens. His face becomes ugly. You know what ugly is? Like a devil, like a shaitan, like an exorcist. His face becomes ugly. He loses money. He loses good luck. In the grave, 300 doors of scorpions open, massive scorpions, they bite him. 300 doors of Komodo snake pythons, they bite him. 300 doors of dragons, they bite him. That's just in the grave. Forget here you get bad luck and everything.
Yeah.
So why are you going to do this dusty thing when you can get married? And this is why the Quran has says, وَانْكَحُوا الْأَيَامَ مِنْكُمْ, is marry the people. That's why I big up to Muzmatch and all these places.
Yeah.
Whoever made that up, imagine how much rewards he's getting now.
For real.
Because whoever gets 2 Muslims married, the rewards is so big. I don't even want to tell you how big it is. You'll go crazy.
Have you yourself experienced these apps, or did you try to avoid them?
Nah, my friend, he got married on there. He's got 2 kids now.
Congrats to him, man.
Yeah. And there's a lot of people. So what are you guys waiting for? Like, if you can't get a girl in London, because London is very hard. I'm not gonna lie. Even people that's famous, it's hard to get girls. So imagine you're nobody.
Yeah.
You go on a plane. You go to your village. You go marry your cousin. You give her whatever,
100 rupees.
Whatever you give her.
1,000 rupees.
You make your little family.
Yeah.
And you go, and that's it.
But why village? Or you saying
because the village girl.
Is it too hard to find someone here?
Because a lot of us are from villages, bro, or cities, whatever. It's not like everywhere's London.
Of course.
So she's gonna get a girl. She's gonna be like, she don't know nothing. Even though the whole world knows what's going on, but it's gonna be easier than here, bro. Especially your money there is gonna be more, and then you have your little family there. That's it. This is my advice, and if you don't want to do that, you don't have to. Because the girls here, bro. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm talking about London. I'm not talking about Manchester.
Okay.
I'm not
Specifically
London. I'm not talking about England. England, you can get married anywhere. Just go outside London. You can forget going to the village.
Yeah.
Go outside London. You're getting married. Go to Luton. Go to
Luton.
Not Luton. Sorry. No. Go to Birmingham, Manchester, Yorkshire.
Yeah.
Leeds. All these places, you're getting married. You're getting a wife.
Okay.
Stay in London, you're not getting nothing.
Why, bro?
That's it.
What's the problem?
It's like saying I want a 1-bedroom studio right now in Central London, £2,000 a month. Same thing with the wife. You want a clap thing, with no backs, nothing. She's gonna say sorry, like that. Sorry, like, you know, she's gonna do the thing.
You're hilarious, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
But go outside London, you get the longest thing. She'll say, "Come, habibi." Let's get married.
Habibi Galbi and that, yeah? Come on, bro. I learned a bit of Arabic on the way.
It's just something. London is a city place, but it's mad with that.
So you think basically, if you want to find a wife, avoid London. Is that what you're saying?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. If you can get it in London, you're a G. Like, I'll rate you.
See?
Yeah.
I need to spot a lot of the mandem after this podcast then.
You better.
You get me?
Yeah, I'll rate you.
Alright, should we get interesting now, bro?
Yeah.
Should we talk about marriage and man like Mo?
No way, that's Amir,
that's
the
the
big
guy.
G.
Bro,
Bro,
shake his
you
hand,
see
bro.
you, yeah.
We're rolling.
Bro, you see
no,
that
come
podcast
through.
you did with me?
Yeah.
You know how much rewards you get from God?
I mean.
You know how much people stop drinking because of that?
Asante.
I'm not joking, bro. It hit like 3-4
Amir, you're
million
changing
views.
lives, bro.
I hear.
You don't understand. I'll tell you after the podcast.
Yeah.
This guy's a real one.
You know.
not joking, bro.
Let me tell you something.
Serious,
yeah,
I'm
as
serious.
we're on camera right now.
I won't.
Before today's episode, like wallah, I'm not capping, yeah. Bro, mashallah, he had so many good things to say about you, man.
Yeah,
he said Mo's the most humble, genuine person.
Bro,
you'll
listen,
meet.
forget all of that. God's gonna bless him, and it will be blessing him continuously for what that podcast he did.
W Amir in the
Of course,
chat. W Amir
and
in the
he's so
chat.
humble. The people that use his videos and that, he doesn't care. He does not like.
And if anyone deserves success, it's him. Mashallah.
He's a very humble guy.
Alhamdulillah.
But try not to say wallah because
Yeah.
there's a hadith saying
I'm
don't
sorry,
say
bro.
wallah even if you're telling the truth unless
Okay.
it's a life and death situation.
Okay.
But however, say wa Rabb al-Kaaba, by the Lord of the Kaaba.
Say again.
Wa Rabb al-Kaaba.
Wa Rabbil Kaaba.
Yeah, by the Lord of the Kaaba.
I learned something new from Mo Deen today. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
What about you, bro? When it comes to you, obviously we close up the episode in a bit. I know it's been a bit of a long day.
I don't mind. I'll
You
chat all
good?
day,
Yeah.
bro.
You're not getting too thirsty or anything?
No, bro.
No, it's calm, bro.
Because go on.
What about you, bro? Talk to me. Marriage. What is it you specifically look for when it comes to marriage, or what are you looking for?
Basically, look, yeah, I've got bare things here, but they're not on Deen and that, yeah. So it's hard for me to like marry them because
My guy.
I can't, bro. I'll be real with you. I can't, like, unless there's a drought and there's no things in the world.
Yeah.
And I have to do it because what do you marry a girl for? Her beauty, or for her status, or for her money, or for her religion? That's four things. The best one is the religion. So if someone marries a woman for her deen, Allah will bless him with beauty and money. He will give it to him, even if she's butters. But if someone marries her for her money, he will lose the money and he will lose the beauty. And if someone marries her for her beauty, he will lose the beauty. Because do you understand? So from more experience, the deen is the best. And if you there's a hadith that says a woman that has deen, religious, close to God and all that, even if the gold and silver that you have, you cannot measure her by gold and silver. She's too valuable. She's more valuable than that.
Agreed.
And a woman that does not have deen, I don't want to say. It's like basically, yeah.
So I don't want to interrupt you. You done?
Poundland thing, yeah.
No, my guy. No, I like that. That's a good bit of advice. But earlier, a few minutes ago, when the man were upstairs, you said something about like going to a village and finding a wife. So if you're having a problem finding someone here who's not on deen, why don't you try a backyard or something?
Look, yeah, that's a good. Like I said, yeah, all the man them they're gonna go back here. They're gonna bless up the village, whatever. Do you understand? Because they're gonna go there. You can't be stush, bro. Especially if you got a woman, bro. If you start moving stingy, bro, you are finished, bro. Like, I don't want to, I don't know. I don't know.
Say it, bro. No filter.
If you're stingy, bro, it's like so embarrassing, bro.
I lie?
It's just like, you're such a, I don't know. There's the man I know that are stingy and that, but I don't want to diss them and that.
No, but I'm saying about you finding someone.
Yeah, you gotta be kind. If you're generous, you're gonna get the best.
You're very generous. You offered me food earlier.
I'm not saying if those people that go back home, they have to be generous. They can't be stush. They gotta look after the girl, family, whatever. Yeah. That's what I'm saying because it's easy for them to travel, innit?
Fair enough. Bro, moving on, man. I feel like one thing that everyone watching this episode right now can agree on is you've had a lot of viral moments, man, whether that's the John Cena thing from back in the day, the recent one that I found hilarious, bro. You know the one where you were telling the story about architect, bro?
Yeah, bro.
Can I ask you a serious question, bro? Yeah, for real. Do you know how funny you are? Like, do you understand how much you make people laugh, mashallah?
Bro, I'll be real with you. All I know, is that the believer, there's a hadith that says the believer, he has a bit of jokiness in him.
I love that.
How do you know someone is a believer and someone he's not? There's a hadith that says the sign of the believer is cheerful, always cheerful and that. And the sign of a hypocrite, or basically a waste man in brackets, he's always screw face. He doesn't smile. He's screw
I
face.
love your energy, bro. Big man thing, man. I love this guy's energy, man.
Yeah.
Mashallah.
So, alhamdulillah, Like, mashallah, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. We gotta be soft and cheerful and relaxing, not like these fakes and that, you know, these waste people just screwing and.
But tell us the story about the whole architect thing in a bit more detail, bro. Like, what happened?
Bro, it's like, look, yeah, it's like your parents, they want you to study and do this. I said, look, Allah says in the Quran, respect your parents. But it doesn't say obey them in everything. You have to obey them, but I'll be real with you, I can't do it, bro. It's like, I'm telling look, bro, I can't. It's like someone telling me to be a Picasso. I can't be Picasso. I can't do it, or be a pilot or something. I can't, my brain. He told me you have to be an architect. I said, bro, listen, if Allah's going to punish me for this, yeah, I'm going to have to get punished because I can't do it.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, it's not happening.
So you just cut from the yard?
Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, what does he say in the Quran? Respect your parents, respect. So I respectfully declined, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah.
Bro, you're hilarious, bro. So you respectfully declined his command to you to be an architect?
Yes, bro. Because, bro, that's study. Like, you have to study. Bro, I can't sit down, bro. If I sit on a table and you give me a book, in 5 minutes, I'm thinking of Bunda. So how am I I'm gonna design a Bunda.
Oh, bro. Oh my God, man said I can't read a book because 5 minutes in I'm thinking of Bunda. Bro, I don't know what to. This guy is the funniest guy on TikTok, bro. Funniest guy in the UK right now. Mo, man.
I can't lie. It's not even about being funny, bro, because it's scary, bro. You have to make people cry, not laugh. That's the truth. Because really and truly, if you want the truth, bro, I don't want to be known for being funny, bro. I'll be known for making you cry and making you sad and making you.
Why, bro?
Because that's what the reality is.
You don't want to be known to make someone upset.
No, as in cry, as in for your next life. Because the reality is we're gonna have to cross that bridge over hell, which is 5,000 years up, 5,000 years straight, 5,000 years down. It's thinner than a hair, whatever. It's so scary. You're on top of hell. Everyone has to cross it. The Quran says, وَمَا مِنْكُمْ إِلَّا وَارِدُهَا. Every single person has to cross it, even the Holy Prophet. So how are you gonna laugh when you have to cross this bridge? How are you gonna laugh and just laugh and laugh? And you're not crying, bro.
Yeah.
You need to be crying. You got the whole death situation where the angel of death could come anytime. I'm just waiting because I'm waiting for my wives, bro. I'll be real. At the same time, it's exciting for me, death, because I've seen this dunya. It's just rubbish. Everyone to me is like an ant.
Even me, I'm 6 foot.
Yeah, even if you're 50 foot, you're an ant to me. Even if you're the strongest guy in the world.
That's a bit.
Why? Unless you're close to God, then I see you as someone special. Other than that, you're not close. You're all ants. You're small. And everyone's nothing compared to. Do you understand? Everything's small. Even the biggest gangster is small. It's nothing. I see him as a fly. Do you understand? What is God? The greatness of God is you have to, everything else becomes small.
Amen.
So if you like, it's a scary road to be in this situation that I'm in. Don't think like, I'm happy, whatever. The more, I've got 1 billion views on my hashtag. If you write Mo Deen, it says 1 billion views now.
Swear?
Yeah.
You got over 1 billion?
Yeah, that's just on TikTok. Forget Insta and YouTube. That's just on TikTok. My hashtag is 1 billion.
Yeah.
Now, on the day of judgment, I'm actually shaking. At the same time, I've got hope, but I'm scared because if this views is not something connected to the next life and good things, good deeds, you're in trouble. That's 1 billion views taking you to hell. So it is if you want to be in this seat right now and you think, I want to be in that seat, you're going to have the most responsibilities. And if you do not do what, because God put you here, he can take you out. God gave you this leng ching, he could take her away. God gave you this
we don't
money.
Want that, do we?
He could do anything. God can take you out of the game. You don't become a person who speaks the truth and stands up for the oppressed. There's oppressed people around the world. It is a story that in the time of the children of Israel, Bani Israel, a man was praying. He was so religious. So while he's praying, the children are taking a rooster and pulling its feathers, torturing it. So the guy, he didn't stop his prayer to save the rooster.
Okay.
The earth took him. The earth took him. This is a story from Bani Israel, from the Israel times, and before Moses times.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're standing and you see someone getting oppressed, and you do nothing, and you don't speak out, you're a waste man.
Agreed.
I don't care how much times you pray. It's that guy, the earth took him. You have to stand up for someone being oppressed, whether it's an animal, whether it's a human. You have to stay them, stop, shout. Because Allah says, Allah does not like swearing and shouting unless when being oppressed. This is the verse. لا يحب الله الجهر بالسوء إلا من ظلم. This is in the Quran. Allah does not like the swearing, جهر بالسوء, shouting loudly and swearing, unless you're oppressed. So when a person is oppressed, he can swear, he can shout, so the people can know that he's oppressed and go against the oppressor.
Nah, I feel you, bro. Listen, bro, before we wrap it up, it's been a great conversation today. I feel like obviously 2023 for you, from what I've seen like throughout the year, it's been quite a busy year for you. I know recently the summer in the summer, like literally just a couple months ago, you was in America for a boxing fight, if I'm not mistaken, but it got cancelled, unfortunately. What happened, bro? Like talk to me, run me through the whole thing, bro. Like, you got invited to fight. Who was the guy you was about to fight? Tell us like why it got cancelled, blah blah blah.
I'm not gonna lie, I made the dua. I was like, Ya Allah, I wanna fight on this boxing thing. I can't lie, and the dua got answered, and all I see myself in there. And then obviously, like, I was like, bro, like, this is it, like, this is it. I made it. I'm on the KSI cards and all that. Like, he's all these big cards, misfits, whatever, yeah, big names and that. But obviously, madness happened. The spreads dashed all whatever, and then they cancelled it because of the whole of the social media in London. All the papers, Daily Mail, Mirror, all of them covered that, what happened.
All the big ones, yeah?
Yeah. They said Mo Deen. If you write Mo Deen, you'll find all the papers, innit? So the whole world was like going nuts. Like, they saw what happened, innit? And that's it, bro. Whatever, that's it. It's drama, it's madness, bro.
Did you personally want it to get cancelled? Or
I can't lie to you. I was like, bro, I'm not even in shape. I got a big belly. It's what's it called? It's like, I just don't wanna, like, when you're fighting, bro. If you get hit and it's all weird, bro. Like, you have to be on your best shape, stamina. Yeah.
So were you kind of like slyly happy that it got cancelled?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
And is fighting, specifically boxing, is boxing something that you'd like to pursue again in the future if you had a bit more time to train and stuff?
I'll be real with you. I don't want to do it.
Okay, why not, bro?
Unless it's a big name, and then I'll have to do it because the stamina thing is so hard, man. Like, like you don't understand. Going rounds in boxing is not a joke. Literally, like, it's a killer, bro. It's the biggest killer ever. These guys train to the like this running to, like, your heart. You feel like, what's gonna happen?
Yeah. And then the guy that you was, again, correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know the guy that you was gonna fight, right? Did you go on his podcast after, or was that before?
No, it wasn't his podcast. It was Tim Paul. He's the second biggest podcast in America. He's Joe Rogan's friend.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the same guy that was about to fight.
They invited us both on there.
All right, say no more.
Tim Paul's one of the biggest podcasts in America.
Okay.
And
how was your experience being on his?
That was amazing.
Yeah? You enjoy it?
Yeah, it was good.
That's great, man. That's great.
Madness happened on there.
Nah, that's cool, man. And last but not least, bro, Rolling Loud, the Rolling Boys, that clip that went viral, bro, absolutely hilarious. What was your issue with what they called again?
Island Boys.
The Rolling Boys, Island Boys.
Nah, I just had a mad thing with them on live, and then they was just trying to say, they tried to bring up the fight I had with Mist.
Oh, I remember that.
And I was like, oh, you got, when Mist badded you up and that, they tried to say that to me, because I said, how do you know about this? They go, yeah, we've been watching you and that. So it's just bare stuff, bro. It's just bare stuff. It's bare, this all crazy, man.
Nah, I feel you, bro. But listen, man, for the people watching right now or listening, like, talk to them. Mo Deen 2024. What can people expect from you, man? Have you got any big plans in the pipeline? Anything exciting coming up?
Bro, I'll be real with you. Inshallah, everything goes well in life, bro.
Bro.
I'm grateful whether something happens, whether nothing happens. I'm just grateful for everything. Like, it's all like I said. The more bigger you get, the more scary it is, bro. It's like the higher you go up, the more it's like scary. It's like you're going on imagine you're going in a high building.
Yeah.
It's scary, bro. It's like the same thing with this stuff. It's like you're going up and then it's just scary. It's like the more up you go, the more scary it is. And if you tell me why it's scary, I can tell you why. But the more up you go, whether it's fame and all that, it's like it's scary, bro. You can fall to the...
Yeah?
It's the high. It's scary, bro.
I can imagine, bro. Well, listen, either way, bro, I want you to stay in touch. Don't be a stranger. If you ever need anything, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, you got my number now, innit? Obviously, I'm here if you... I know you mentioned security earlier. I ain't got an SIA badge, but hopefully I'll keep me on my doors as well, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure you're going to carry on smashing it in 2024. Let's end the episode here, bro. What bit of advice would you give all the youths watching this episode right now? Whether, like, no matter what background they come from, no matter what walk of life they come from.
What, a couple of advices?
Just one or two, top 2 or 3 advices to the youths now.
The first thing is, just look, be nice to your parents, because they have got bare stress, and then you shouting at them, annoying them, causing them grief, bro. That's just not good, bro. What does they said, the end of times, people are going to be nicer to their friends than to their parents. You respecting all these gang members, these guys on the street, these bres, you could never get rude to them. But when it comes to your parents, you got your biggest mouth, you start acting like an idiot. When it should be the other way around, you should tell these bres on road what, and be a bad man to them, but to your parents, be a good boy and respect them. That's number 1. Number 2, I don't want to say the rest, bro. Just keep that advice. I could tell you more. I don't want to go on for time.
No, of course. So
but
basically,
just look after your parents, man.
Most important bit of advice from Mo Deen would be is respect, look after, and listen to your parents.
100%, 100%.
Man like Mo, bro, absolute pleasure.
Yes, much.
Thank you for coming on, bro. Oh, you don't want to shake hands?
No, it's too much.
Oh, say
It's
no more. Nah, I appreciate you coming through. Did you enjoy today's episode?
You're sick.
My guy, I appreciate it. Keep me in your du'as, inshallah, bro.
Yeah, my bro.
My guy. My people, thank you for watching. Love.